Hey, it's Monday morning, ready for another week. I love starting the week big, and this Power Minute today is going to be awesome. I know because I've read it already. And the Power Minutes, in case you're here new and you don't know me, my name is Lina, and I run a ministry called Living with Power Ministries. And part of what we do is provide you these 1-minute devotionals Monday through Friday, and you can get a written transcript of them by subscribing for them at livingwithpower.org/Power Minute. Today's Power Minute is called Still Waiting. Our verse, one of my favorite verses, Isaiah 64:4. From of old, no one has heard or perceived by the ear, no eye has seen a God besides you who acts for those who wait for him. Do you ever wonder if it's really worth it, this whole business of waiting on the Lord? Most followers of Jesus start out thinking the waiting is really worth it, but with each passing year, maybe you're starting to wonder, what's the point of waiting on God? And what if he doesn't show up like we hope he will? And what if the waiting goes on forever? As a poster child for waiting, I've had my share of feeling frustrated with God in the waiting. I've waited too long in my singleness. I've waited too long for my dreams. I've waited too long for healing, which makes Isaiah 64:4 all the more encouraging. Here's what God promises those who wait. From of old, no one has heard or perceived by the ear, no eye has seen a God besides you who acts for those who wait for him. Whether you're waiting on God for marriage or you're waiting on God in your marriage or for any other area of your life, make it your resolve to hang on to this promise. No one who has ever waited on the Lord has ever regretted it. He's a God who acts on behalf of those who wait for him. He's a God who never lies. Here's a question to think about today. Are you tempted to give up in the waiting? What area of your life is hardest to wait on God for? Write down today's verse on a 3x5 card and memorize it. I love that verse. I think that's a great challenge for you to memorize that verse. It's not long. If you just repeat it through the day, I promise you, God will use his word to encourage you in times when you need it. So have a great week. Know that I'm praying for you. My ministry is praying for you. And if you have special requests or you want to share praises, maybe you have had an experience of waiting on God in the past and God has delivered big time, share it in the comment section and have a great week. I love you guys and I'll catch you again tomorrow.